Hey guys, it's Colin here at Etrailer. Today we have a 2018 Toyota Highlander, and we're going to do a test fit of the Saris Glide 5 bike hanging style rack. This bike rack is going to be a hitch-mounted hanging style rack. It allows you to transport up to 5 bikes to and from your destination. Now 5 bikes is just a little bit too much of a capacity for you. There is an option to have this bike rack in a 4 bike version. It's going to have the exact same features. It's going to add the same exact length to your vehicle. Only difference being you're going to have one set of cradles missing from this current bike rack. So that means you also have more spacing between your bikes. So if that's something you're interested in, we have that available in black, bronze, and blue, those 3 colors for the 4 bike version. Just see Etrailer. Now with this Saris Glide, it's going to be a really unique bike rack. You don't see a lot of hanging style racks that can tilt away with bikes loaded, but this one can. What we're going to do is come back behind here. It's going to be a gray trigger right there. All we do is pull that in. Now we can tilt it away. You see how it pivots up and keeps our bikes upright as we're tilting it away. I would advise, if you're going to utilize this feature with it fully loaded, might not be a bad idea to ask for that extra set of hands just to make sure everything goes smoothly. Well, from there we can open up our trunk. You see plenty of clearance between the hatch and the bike rack as well as the bike. We got plenty of space to grab whatever luggage, cargo, anything like that we might have. Now to tilt it back, it's going to be just a reverse of that process. I advise having one hand on this trigger, one hand on this handle right here, and just pull up, keep coming until it locks into place. Now our bike is going to be connected at 3 different points. We have 2 straps on the top tube right here. The 3rd point is going to be down here with an anti-sway cradle and a strap around the seat post tube. That's going to help prevent a lot of the unnecessary movement. You can see it still does move a slight amount, but not near as much without that anti-sway cradle. We're also going to have an onboard cable lock, which comes from the base of the bike rack. It's just right under the frame right now. What we'll do is just pull this out, bring it under, or over, excuse me, our bike rack, which comes all the way and locks into this slot right there. You do get an included set of keys to lock it up. It's going to be a great theft deterrent for your bikes. Pull it out when you're ready to unload your bikes, and it does stow back into the mast of the bike rack, so it's not going to be in the way at all. Now let's go ahead and unload our bike. It's going to be pretty easy to do. The straps operate just like a lot of other straps. Just pushing the button, straps come off. The inside of the straps have a nice protective padding on them. You can see like that. It's going to help protect your bike frame from any type of scratches or abrasions. With all that undone, we can unload our bike. Now in some cases you may have a unique frame bike. You may need to get a bike adapter bar to get it to fit on this rack. Those are available here at Etrailer. Now with any hitch-mounted accessory, you are going to have added length to your vehicle. In the case of our Toyota Highlander, we're going to measure bumper to the outermost point. It's going to be about 41.5 inches added onto the back. Again, that's going to be the same length with the 4 bike versions. Now we can cut down on that space just by folding down these arms. How we do that: black latch up here, pull up on it, tilt it down until it locks into place. Let's measure again. Bumper to the outermost point. It's about 17 inches. So we cut down on that space a good amount. This is something you want to keep in mind for any close quarter situations like parking in your garage. Now if we come down and see how it attaches to our hitch, we're going to see we have a 2-inch by 2-inch hitch receiver on our Highlander. However, if you do have another vehicle in your household which has an 1.25 inch receiver, you can remove this gray sleeve on the end of the shank. That's going to convert the shank to be compatible with 1.25 inch hitches. Now we're also going to have an anti-rattle hitch pin that is threaded and tightened down. It takes away the shake and play from our bike rack. And we have a lock on the end of it. It's going to be a great theft deterrent, so no one can remove it without the key. That's also going to be key to like with your onboard cable lock. Well, thank you all for watching. Hope this information helped. It's going to do it for our look at the Saris Glide EX 5 bike rack on our 2018 Toyota Highlander.